各位记者朋友，大家下午好，欢迎出。
Good afternoon, dear friends. Welcome to our press conference. Questions, please.
《路透社》：新西兰停止向库克群岛供资，中方是否愿意向库克群岛提供经济支持？如果库克群岛提出此要求的话，
库克群岛是
China and Cook Islands are comprehensive strategic partners featuring mutual respect and common development. China upholds the vision of building community with a shared future for mankind, carries out friendly cooperation with Cook Islands based on equality and mutual benefit, and supports Cook Islands in growing its economy and making its people's life better. Both New Zealand and Cook Islands are China's important cooperation partners. China's cooperation with Cook Islands does not target any third party and should not be disrupted or restrained by any third party. Next one, please.
谢谢迪拜中亚卫视记者提问。
China Arab TV. On the morning of today, Beijing time, Iran launched the 13th phase of its True Promise 3 operation against Israel, using the long-range ultra-heavy Sergio missile for the first time to strike targets within Israel. Meanwhile, Israel's strikes on the Iranian capital are also increasing. What's China's comment on this?
以色列和伊朗的军事冲突
The military conflict between Israel and Iran have continued for 1 week, and it has a trend of escalation. It brings enormous harm to both peoples, also deals a serious blow to regional and world peace and stability. China is deeply concerned about this. There is no winner in escalation of conflict. It will only lead to greater harm and turmoil. China strongly calls on the parties concerned, especially Israel, to bear in mind the interest of regional countries and their people, immediately stop fighting and ease the tensions. Next one, please.
Hi, a question from Bloomberg.
彭博社报道，美国官员正在准备打击伊朗，高级的美国官员正在讨论打击伊朗的可能性，但是情况现在还在发展，有可能会有改变。外交部对此有何评论？
当前中东地区局
The current situation in Middle East is tense and delicate and faces the risk of getting out of control. China opposes any move that violates the purposes and principles of UN Charter and infringes on a country's sovereignty, security, and territorial integrity. We oppose use or threat of force in international relations. The international community, especially major countries with influence, should hold an objective and fair position, create conditions for reaching a ceasefire and returning to dialogue and negotiation, and prevent the regional situation from sliding into abyss which may lead to greater disaster. Next one, please.
大演员香港无线电视记者提问：日前，若是落上国际管理发展学院。
TVB recently, International Institute for Management Development in Switzerland released its World Competitiveness Yearbook for 2025, in which Hong Kong moves up to the 3rd position in global competitiveness. And this is the first time Hong Kong returned to top 3 since 2019. And some say this shows Hong Kong remains an important international port. What's your comment? I noticed this yearbook. It confirms Hong Kong's unique position and strength and the prospect of one country, two systems. Hong Kong now entered into a new stage where it's set to thrive. It's becoming more attractive as an international financial center and drawing more foreign companies and individuals to operate and investment there. Hong Kong remains one of the world's freest economies and most competitive regions. According to statistics, Hong Kong exchanges raised $14 billion in the first half of this year, topping the world. And number of overseas visitors received by the city in the first 5 months rose by 18% year-on-year. And a large number of international companies have redomiciled to Hong Kong. This represents a vote of confidence for Hong Kong. We will soon enter the 5th year for the implementation of the Hong Kong National Security Law. We believe under the one country, two systems, much more is expected from Hong Kong, given its unique strength of affinity to motherland and connection to the world, and also its high-level security, which will support its high-quality development.
I have a follow-up.
法新社追问关于以色列和伊朗的问题。你能否介绍中国从这两国撤侨的情况？有多少中国公民已经返回中国？
截至目前，在外交部和中国
Up till now, our ministry, our diplomatic missions to Iran and Israel and neighboring countries have coordinated and organized the evacuation to safety of more than 1,600 Chinese nationals and more than 100 of Chinese citizens have been evacuated from Israel. Our ministry and diplomatic missions will continue to assist the safe evacuation of Chinese nationals. Next one, please.
Question from NHK. Thank you.
日本广播协会，美国国务院宣布将恢复学生签证面试，并要求所有申请人公开他们的社交媒体账户，以加强审查。中方如何看待这一政策？中国政府是否认为这是近期两国领导人通话的结果，或者是积极成果？
We noted this latest move. China-U.S. education cooperation benefits both sides. China opposes politicizing education cooperation. We hope U.S. can act on President Trump's remarks of loving to have Chinese students coming to study in America and protect the lawful and legitimate rights and interests of Chinese students and scholars in the U.S. Next one, please.
感谢中华卫视再次提问。6月
China Arab TV. On June 18th, Oman's foreign minister spoke with Foreign Minister Wang Yi on the phone. He expressed his expectation that China would exert greater influence in restoring peace and stability in the Middle East. Yesterday, Foreign Minister Wang Yi also had a phone call with Foreign Minister of Egypt. What suggestions or measures does China have?
After the conflict broke out, President Xi Jinping made clear China's position. We have also maintained communication with Iran, Israel, Egypt, Oman, and other parties, called on all parties to take immediate measures to de-escalate the tension as soon as possible and prevent the region from spiraling into greater turmoil. Military conflict is not a solution, and escalation does not serve the common interests of international community. China is ready to work with regional countries and international community to play a constructive role in bringing the Middle East back to peace and stability as soon as possible.
下一个问题。
Thank you. Another question.
法新社，马来西亚政府称正在核实媒体所称的一家中国公司在 规避美国对于芯片的制裁。这家公司使用配备英伟达人工智能芯片的服务器进行训练。外交部对此有何评论？
中国政
The Chinese government always asks Chinese companies to do their business in accordance with laws and regulations. In the meantime, we oppose any action that coerce other countries into restrictions concerning cooperation with China. We are ready to work with Malaysia and other regional countries to keep and uphold the free and open international trading order. Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Anyone else? That's all for today. Thank you for coming.